Today we are at SM Home Interiors in Denison, Texas, right on Main Street, across the street from Watson Hamburgers, and also where the Denison Farmers Market usually is. I want you to see what this incredible store has to offer. Come see with me, they're great. Good afternoon.
Hi.
I am here with Ryan Chavez and Mauryce Sowell, and we are at SM
Home Interiors.
Yes. In downtown Denison on Main Street. We are right across from Watson's Hamburgers. In case you didn't know where we were, we're right across from where the Denison Farmers Market is.
That's
also.
right. That's right.
And this place is amazing. Anything you want that will add color, personality, brightness, love, happiness to your home.
And
right?
don't forget comfort.
And comfort. Comfort. Right? You have beautiful furniture.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we're going to talk about your store.
Okay.
And you, because you're what brings all this to us.
Mm-hmm.
So how long has this store been here in this location?
So this store has been here since March, and it's been great. You know, it's been an adventure and getting to know the community, getting to know the new patrons around, and just getting to know all the events that they do here as well. That's what we love. Yes, I heard.
Yeah.
So the few events that have happened, like Doc Holiday, and then what was the other? The wine stroll. Yes. Those two were super awesome because we were getting people that have never knew, you know, what we were, what we did, the discovery, and we love discovery.
Yes, we did.
And we're super excited to even be part of that.
Yes, we are.
We love to see people.
Yes.
We're chatty Cathy's, and we're just like, come on in. Let's help you out in your space, and come and check out the beauty that we have to offer here at our store.
It's not just beauty. When you walk in, like you said, it hits all your senses.
Okay.
There's amazing music, beauty, everything, everywhere you look, texture, smell.
Yes.
It smells amazing.
Thank you.
And I just want to pull up a chair and stay.
Yes.
Okay. You're always invited.
That's right. Well, I always tell people when they walk in, I said, it's a hug. We want to hug you when you walk in.
Right.
Not physically, but we want to connect some way, somehow.
Sometimes we physically give hugs.
Sometimes, yes.
I mean, because when you walk in, you're like family.
You're like everyone's family.
We want
here.
everyone to feel comfortable, and it's SM Home Interiors for a reason. Make yourself at home.
Yeah.
Well, as you know, I'm a realtor, and I usually talk about that in my interviews, but this just makes me want to tell all my clients about it.
And we want you to.
It is just beautiful.
Thank you.
Have local art. You have an artist. Did he do this?
He did, actually. We commissioned him. So, and this is Matt, and I think everyone knows in Denison who Matt is. And he is a local artist, and he's exclusive here. But feel free to reach out to him as well if you guys need any murals, any pieces of art. He has a wide variety of different things that he does do.
Yeah,
so
I asked you, and I said, "What medium does he use?" And you said,
anything.
You can create
That's pretty
anything.
amazing. Yeah.
Yes, and when Matt
We
walked
love that.
in, when we first met him, it was like, thank goodness for coming in here, Matt.
Right?
It's so nice to meet you. And he's like, I want to create something, and I'm like, okay. They came up with this fabulous mural, and initially we wanted to put it on the outside of the building, but we wanted to see it every day, not just being on the outside. So we put it here, and there's been so many selfies next to it, and it's just great, and we love it.
So you do all kinds of things here. Tell us a little bit about what you do.
So we do all American-made furniture. I know, you know, we have our own manufacturers in Virginia, and we have over 700 different fabrics you can choose from. So I always tell people, let's create your own personality. It can be dark, it can be light, it can be whatever your heart desires. And I always tell people, I don't live there, so I want to make it comfortable for you.
Right.
So let's help you out. And a number one thing that we always get, I don't know where to start. I don't know where to
Yeah.
start.
I was gonna ask you,
Yeah.
what do you do for the person that says, no idea, I don't know what I like, I don't know what I don't like? I mean, do you start with what they absolutely don't, walk around, say, tell me what you don't like?
Usually I always ask them, let's get some inspiration.
Okay.
Let's look at the pieces that we have on the floor. Let's see what textures that you like, what colors you like. And it's really psychological if you think about it, because those are the things that hit your heart. You know, they're like, oh, I just love this sofa so much. It's an investment. So you're going to have to invest into something that you really love. And especially with here at SM Home Interiors, we really go for wants and needs, not just because we think of your functionality of your home. And that's what we do every single day.
You know, bring a picture of your space. We're more than happy to sit down. We have all the time in the world.
Yes, we do.
And let's see what you got going on at home. You know, whether you want to bring in that.
Even if it's from
Think so,
Pinterest, Haas, Google, I mean, it doesn't matter.
Anything.
If it inspires you, bring it in. We'll help you out.
And it inspires us too.
And it always inspires us.
I'm always thinking, you know, we are homeowners, we're consumers too, and you may come in with a fabulous idea, and we curate it, and wow, it turns into something beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
But overall, we just love helping people. Let's create that comfort for your space.
You have everything from the furnishings with all the extras, like they can pick out the type of wood, the type of metal trims.
Exactly.
All that
So
stuff.
the nail
Knobs,
heads,
all that stuff.
everything.
Yeah, nail heads.
Yes. The finish of the wood colors, the fabric colors. If you want it extra plush, if you want it standard cushion. But our standard cushion here, it's kind of extra plush already. So, I mean, and I always tell people, try it out, see what you think. And I mean, this is our standard cushion. Isn't this comfortable? But most of them tend to go with the cloud or the extra plush. And you know, if they're going to be laying on the sofa, truly using the piece of furniture. And don't worry about your little furry babes. I always say that because they should be able to get on the couch without any problem as well. And I'm not just talking about your pets, but also your kids. The ice creams, the soda pop, the coffee, the wine from girlfriends. You know, we always have one of those girlfriends, or just even yourself. You're just like, oh, if we're having a good time, and then it accidentally falls. But you don't have to worry about the stain. It rolls right up, and then you just blot that stuff right off.
I am from the age where my grandparents had that plastic
Yes.
covering over
We
all
remember
the
that.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
And you would, maybe that's why I sit up straight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, you know, who wanted to sit back on that couch? It had plastic.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember that as well.
Yeah.
My grandmother, she
Yeah.
had beautiful silks and velours and real high-end furniture, and it was always in her sitting room.
In plastic.
Yes.
It was always covered in plastic.
And now, you know, when you buy that from the estate sales and you uncover it in plastic, it's just
Disintegrating.
Yes.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
I did that with a sofa. We were moving and we were in the military, and I bought a plastic cover, covered my plastic, brand new furniture, put it in storage for 6 months until we could put it in our home. And when I pulled it out, it was like, oh, it's disgusting.
Oh, wow.
I learned a really bad lesson.
It was a hard lesson because
Yes.
now you can reupholster it to something different. But that's one thing I love about our furniture line. Been around for 75 years. It's covered in plastic already. You don't have to worry about it.
Right.
So it's all treated, and just enjoy the fabric.
Right. And then you carry Annie Sloan paints.
We carry Annie Sloan
Yes.
paints. We love her.
Yes.
So I know her for chalk painting.
Yes.
But you also carry
The wall paints.
The wall paints.
I didn't even know this.
We did not know either. Well, we kind of knew, but it was introduced in training. Annie Sloan, she wants all of her stockists to be well-rounded, be able to demonstrate and show how to apply the paint and how to use it. There's no rhythm or rhyme on how you do it. It's just fabulous paint.
She wants you to be casual with it. It should be a moment of relief with creating at the same time. It's that zen moment that you can appreciate that specific piece of furniture. Let's say it's your antique that you just love so much, but you don't know what to do with it. You love the look of it, the silhouette, but you want to make it different some way, somehow. Anti-salon paints. That's the way to do it.
Or if you have that wall that you want to paint,
And
you
we
want that
also
pure
have that.
color,
Yep.
we carry that as well.
So do wall paints just work on walls, or do they work on other?
You can use them.
textures?
You can use them towards anything. It's not really recommended because they are a satin paint.
Okay.
So unless you're like treating it with like a base color and then you go over that, you can do that. Not recommended, but hey, with anti-salon paints, anything's possible.
Yes.
So you can do whatever.
I've heard people use chalk paints to do that. Pieces. I've seen the picture.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Lampshade.
Well, there's a funny thing because there's an actual, with the anti-salon paints, they're pure pigment. So they're not blended with any red dot, any red or blues or yellows. They're pure pigment. So you can take a pair of white socks, you get this paint and you can dye the white
That's probably why it
socks.
works.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
And then even for those fabulous old pieces of furniture, you love it, you can actually use this paint to paint over the fabric.
Sofa.
Yeah, you can paint over the fabric.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, so because it's pure color.
Uh-huh.
And it's very interesting. I've seen a lot of people do tie-dye with these too. Yeah, yeah. I think it's just all water-based too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I like about chalk paint.
Yes.
Is you can just do so much and then even blend it in if you want.
Exactly.
Yes.
And another thing too, you can mix the colors if you wanted to and create a whole new color. That's what I love about that too.
Yeah, I always have to be careful because if I'm doing a lighter color and putting it darker or vice versa, I don't want to end up with brown.
Yes.
Yes.
Some
Muddy color, yes.
So I need to make sure I protect that light
Yes.
color.
Mhm.
Yes.
You know, which,
That's right.
Yes.
And I hear that a lot. We actually did that in training.
We did.
And she goes, just mix the paints together, but just be careful not to get brown because it becomes muddy.
It's so easy to get around to.
Yes.
Yes.
And I'm like,
Or
oh my
purple.
gosh, I can see what you're
Purple.
talking
Yeah,
about.
purple, yes. And then we just gave up. It was purple.
That's where you take purple and you add some white paint.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
we're
done.
We're done. But it was fun working with this pure colors, and that's how you get that muddy texture type of look. So.
But if people are not really educated to chalk paints or just even anti-salon paints, that's why we are here in Denison, so we can show you what to do, how to apply it, and what the steps that you're going to follow to create a beautiful masterpiece.
Yeah.
So come to 626 West Main. Come and check us out.
Yeah.
I know.
I know we
We've
are
been talking
trying,
about
and
it.
Annie would love it. So that's definitely in the works.
I have a friend up in Vermont
Yeah.
that she does furniture,
Yeah.
and some of her stuff is, you've seen the pictures.
Yes.
They're amazing.
Yes.
And one time she was posting how she was in this real in-depth class.
Mhm.
And I thought, why do you need a class? But
Yeah.
I'm sure it gave her, so much insight into
Yeah.
different
Oh,
things
yeah.
she could do, and
Yeah.
Different
I-
techniques.
Yeah.
Somebody does something different all the time with this.
Yeah, and a lot of people aren't artists. I don't consider myself an artist.
Everyone's an artist.
Everyone's an
Right?
artist.
Yes.
So taking a class, even if
Yes.
it's something simple,
Yeah.
like a piece of fabric or a
Mhm.
piece of wood or something,
Yeah.
really makes a big impact.
It does.
It does.
It does. And a lot of people don't realize that. Just get out there, get out of your comfort zone, try something new. And if anti-salon paints is what makes you uncomfortable, get into it. That's
Yeah,
right. And
I
you can even
know.
do it with wine if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have these amazing trees, and you're telling me you
Yes.
designed them, you have them built.
We got these custom designed and with the manufacturer.
Mhm.
And the best thing we completely designed from base to top, from the preserved branches to the silk flowers.
Mhm.
The base of these are all hand sculpted and they're all made of steel,
Mhm.
and they weigh probably 400 to 500 pounds a piece.
Yes.
So
Yes.
they're nice and sturdy.
Very
Yes.
sturdy.
Change seasons and mood and everything.
Yes,
right?
exactly.
So you're never going to be stale and old-fashioned.
No.
Well, they're kind of classic,
Yeah.
but if you
They're
wanted to
very-
change it,
Yeah.
you could.
Yeah.
And we will be setting up our cherry blossom tree will be going away, the arms, and then they will be stored, and then fall will be coming in.
I love the cherry blossom, that one tree limb right there.
Yeah, oh yeah. I think he kind of got
It's
caught.
like- it's like
Yeah.
You know what? We're gonna name it Hope. That's a good one.
I like that.
I want to be something that has some beautiful flowers.
Right.
That's
a good idea.
And you have custom pillows.
We do.
The pillows that you have there for sale.
Everything's for sale.
But I could come in and tell you I want pillows in these colors, and
We can make anything happen.
Yes.
Exactly.
Just bring your inspiration. Bring that pink couch in, and we can talk about it
yeah,
then.
oh my goodness, I'll bring a picture.
So
Okay.
we pretty much sell anything to beautify your space.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, even down to the accessories, the hardware on your doors, the hinges. We have you covered.
You have dried flowers.
We
and
have
plants.
dried,
I
preserved
saw-
florals.
Oh, they're beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful. It makes me want to go shopping.
Yeah, we'll put a bouquet together.
Right? Make a good gift for somebody.
That we get that all the time, and realtors tend to do that too. They'll put a nice bouquet together and give it to their clients, and I'm like, oh,
Instead
that's so
of
sweet.
live flowers, because sometimes I know people are like, that's what I need, something else. to
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
I'm trying to
Yes.
get moved out and moved in.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We did a
Exactly.
wedding. Tell about the wedding you did.
So I helped a bride to be create her own floral bouquet, and she was having her wedding outdoors in Colorado. So beautiful scene. I even made her husband, what is this thing called?
Boutonniere.
Boutonniere.
Yeah. Mhm.
So we created everything just from our flower arrangements in the back and all the preserved. And she goes, I haven't found this nowhere. Your store's the only place that carries it. And I'm like, well, that makes me feel good. Come back in, create
And the
some
pictures
more.
turned out beautiful.
Yes.
And I believe you.
Yeah.
That would be very beautiful.
Mhm.
I got married Christmas Eve, and when I got married,
Yeah.
and my bouquet was like this big, and it was Christmas colors.
Oh,
Nice.
Afterwards, I tried to find someone to dry it for me. I was trying to do it all in reverse.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Whereas if I'd just done it in dried flowers
Yes.
in the first place,
It would have been
It would have been
forever.
forever.
Yeah. And it's already going through the drying process. So everything that you even see here is going to be all preserved. Every single item, from the hydrangeas to the, what do you call these? The wheat here in the back. So these are the only artificial ones that you
Okay.
see right there.
they're like silk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they
They're
are
beautiful.
silk.
Yeah.
But you couldn't even tell the difference.
No.
But everything else is
I was
all
wondering
preserved.
how you got those petals dried like that without them wanting to crumble.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
it's just a treatment that
No,
it's.
yeah, I understand the use. I was wondering about the petals.
Oh, that's just so cool.
Yes.
Most people, they come in here, they're just like, these are just so beautiful. Can I have one of those? I'm like,
Right?
they're custom arrangements, so you
Right.
could just buy the whole arrangement.
Right.
And we can create anything your heart desires to when it comes to these.
Yeah. That's amazing.
Thank you.
Trying to think what else we missed. You have quilts that you.
We have handmade quilts, and
Okay.
they're from vintage fabrics. So come and check our quilts out. We actually have one right here, and these guys are made in India, of course, but also there are other shops around that create,
Okay.
the quilts as
Yeah.
well. Hey, if you like a vintage one or a new one, come and check us all out. We're a community. Support everyone.
Right.
So, but these are fabulous. They're all different.
Oh, yeah.
We have some light ones like this, and then we have some heavier duty ones as well. So, all the way from king to a twin. So, yeah,
So all sizes.
all sizes.
And then you have rugs.
And we carry rugs as well. So any custom size that you need, let's say you have a 20 by 20 room and you wanted a 15 by 15 rug, we can make it happen. It's going to be some time, but we can make it happen for you because everything is usually made to order, especially when you do custom sizes like that capacity.
Mhm.
You want to make sure that it's everything you want. It is an investment, and
Right.
investing into your home, it's your sanctuary.
Right.
So make it as you please.
Well, is there anything we haven't talked about that you want to talk about? and let everybody know about.
Did you have anything?
Well, we're downtown Denison, 626 West Main Street. We've been here since March, and we have been waiting on you.
We've been waiting on everyone.
Waiting on everyone, and we're so thankful for this opportunity today.
Yeah, thank you so much.
She's so much fun.
She is.
But it's been great. And we're waiting on you. Downtown Denison, we need your support. Come check out all the shops down here. It's a long main street full of fun, entertainment, lots of art, and we're just waiting on you.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
You told me something earlier about coming in here was like,
Giving you a hug.
oh,
Yeah,
that
I
is
know.
just amazing.
Yes.
I feel it.
Well, we want people to walk in.
Mhm.
Everything is beautiful.
Mhm.
We get that. But don't be deterred by a beautiful store. Walk in, come and get your experience.
Mhm.
Be casual. We're casual guys. So come on in.
Come on in.
Get your own experience. Walk through.
Mhm.
Get inspired. Redo your space. And most people tend to think of affordability when it comes to it, but anyone can afford anything they want.
Mhm.
Right.
Mhm.
It's on what we decide.
That's right.
Yes.
That's right.
And
It
we're
starts with that one pillow.
That's your inspiration.
Yeah.
That's right.
Start with that one pillow.
And then you
Yeah.
start growing and you
Yes.
grow and you grow. It may take 6 months to 2 years. I used to have that all the time. When I was here, actually, one new customer came in when I barely opened up. She goes, I waited 2 years to put a piece of art on my wall, and I finally found one, and it was here at the store. And I go, 2 years? And she goes, it just took time because I didn't find the right piece. And I said,
Right.
well, when it's right,
It has to
it's
speak to
right.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
that's
you have
sweet
a
too.
lot of commission art.
We
a lot
do.
Of custom
We do. We have a
pieces,
lot of custom pieces as
So,
well.
all different kinds of art.
Yes.
So if they can't find what they want, then you've got Matt who might
And
be able to
commission. Yeah.
commission it.
hmm That's right.
Yeah, art has to speak to me. I might say, oh, I love that, but I don't want it in my house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I love it.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
So
You can
it has
appreciate
to-
it.
Right.
Yeah.
It has
Yes.
to speak to you though
Yes.
to take it home.
Exactly.
Keep it up.
Exactly.
That's the way I look at
But don't worry, we can make your dreams happen
it. Okay.
with the right budget, of course.
Right.
And I always tell people, especially when you're investing into your home, again, I always say investment because it's an investment.
It is.
Get some rewards for it, get some cash back for it, take a trip. But then when you get back from that trip, you have a beautiful sanctuary.
Right. And I think the idea of something that's an inspiration, like even if it's just a pillow or
An arrangement, yeah.
Yes.
and then you build
From
on
that.
from that.
Mhm.
So
And-
it is affordable
That's
Yeah.
right.
because they find that one piece,
Yeah.
and then that helps them imagine what
It could be. That's right.
And it's kind of like,
Right.
in our store, when we go shop for you all, we look for that inspiration, that one piece that sets the whole tone, mood for the space that we're looking to recreate.
Yeah.
And so a lot of it could be a pillow.
Mm-hmm.
We had one
Piece of art, a
piece of
lamp,
art, a lamp,
a rug.
a rug
yeah.
sample, which was, what was it, like a 9x12? It wasn't 9x12, but like a 4x4 little sample
Yeah.
that we had. And he's like, I want to do colors based on that. I'm like, what? But
Yeah,
it just
small inspiration.
it came. It just spoke to him out of a whole room full of, product, and brought it in and just started creating. And it's like, wow,
Yeah.
it's that's how we started with these trees. The trees spoke to us,
Yes.
and we just evolved around the trees over time, and they became a staple around SM Interiors.
So I've been designing for over 15 years, and with my drawing here, at first he's like, I don't know how to put nothing together, but I think he's become more of an expert than me sometimes. And I'm like, all right, okay, designer, I see you. You're just really curating the right way.
Yeah.
And I think it was just all the experience over all these years of traveling and buying for you, not just me. I always hear, oh, it's so beautiful. Oh, you have beautiful taste. It's not my taste, it's your taste.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's not just for us, it's for you. It's for people to come in and get an experience they've never seen before. And not just to have a standard way of living, but to elevate, even if it starts with one or two things.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it takes that one or two things to start. And creating it, it makes you, really inspires you to kind of change, what you see in everyday, like big box stores, because what we get here is special. It's a specialty item. It's not a standard item that you would see at a big box store, and we're all about quality here. And, quantity sometimes, but we like those pairs, like one of a kind or two of a kind, and that's it. So it's truly special when you buy it from us.
Exactly.
It means a lot. And I mean, you don't necessarily have to live with everything that you currently have. Get some inspiration, as we tell people. We're going to give you some homework. Let's go ahead and change your space up. And most of the time, most people tend to change their spaces because they saw one little thing.
When people say we don't know what to do as far as like, we've got one house, we're moving into another, we don't know where to start. We've got so much junk. I mean, it's not necessarily junk,
right?
But to them now they've got all this stuff, and it doesn't fit the space. And I'm like, don't put anything on the wall until it speaks to you.
Exactly.
Right? And then you build from there. So you don't need a bunch of pictures all over to make your space. You need it something that speaks to you.
Right.
And then you build from there.
And also too,
it makes it more of a focal too. Sorry, darling.
Okay.
But yeah, it's just a focal.
And also too, call us.
That's right.
Give us a call.
Give us a ring.
You can text. You could call us. We'll be more than happy to go out to your space. And we've done several projects where, you wanted that big buffet, but you took it from house A, brought it to house B, and it's just huge. Let's talk about it.
I love to do spatial alignment too. A lot of the times when you go to people's homes, it just doesn't feel right. I feel like, when you bring a piece of furniture and they just placed it because that's all they know, like, oh, it looks good for now, I'll move it later. But then it's just not the right energy for the space. So when I walk into their homes, I'm like, let's move this, let's do that. I'm real hands-on. Let's make it better.
Yeah.
It may be fabulous, but let's make it more fabulous. How about that?
That's cool.
Yeah.
I've seen people like, they have I'm trying to think, like a dining table that was their grandmother's.
Yes.
So the style of cherry wood and all that.
Yes.
And then they cut it down, paint it with
Annie Salone,
and make it into, a centerpiece, and no longer that old-fashioned spindle cherry wood table. And put some benches on it, like all kinds of things.
Making it their own.
And it fits the space better, and they feel more like home. Instead of, I can't get rid of this table. This was my grandmother's.
Right. It's all about recreating. And, when you get inherited pieces of furniture, they're beautiful. They don't make furniture like they did back in the day. Like they do, but they don't. There's something different. There's still a lot of differences, and that company may no longer be, they're no longer in business at this point because that piece of furniture is 100 years old or 160 years old, whatever. It's a true antique. But you can put a modern day twist on that.
Sure can.
Make it today. And doing Annie Salone paints usually help. Changing the hardware usually helps. If you're rustic, let's distress it and make it look beautiful. So you can, as long as it has good bones, it'll last another 150 years.
Well, I have had so much fun.
We have too.
And I can't wait to get to know you better and come in and visit and
our door's always open.
You're always welcome.
What are your hours before I leave?
So we're here Tuesday through Friday from 11 until about 5:30. And then Saturday from 9 to 4. So we're usually here open with the farmers market crowd. And, we get a lot of people that discover the story also from that. So it's very nice. It's very, very nice.
And the days that we are closed, Sundays and Mondays,
you can always text and call.
Appointment. We have a lot of clients that may have that special gathering or may have something going on, and Ryan, I need you right now. I'm texting you, where are you? And we'll respond because we're 30 minutes away, and this is our sanctuary. We love coming up here as much as we're always here.
Yes.
And it's always to see somebody smiling. And we go to plenty of homes and help out. And I'm like, wow, we had that? We got that from a year ago.
Yes.
Oh, really? You know, so it's this validation that, you know, it feels good to see someone smiling. And that's the reason why text, call. We're always available. If you have something going on, you want to come by the store, you saw something through the windows, give us a call.
Give us a ring.
And we'll be more than
just
happy to be
a
up
simple
here.
text. Like I said, we're casual guys, so we're just like, we're easy breezy. Let's make an appointment or come in during operation hours, and we would love to help any and everyone out.
Absolutely.
Well, I am so glad to meet you.
Nice meeting you as well.
I'm so glad you kept on, hey, let's meet.
Yes.
And I'm so thrilled that we met today.
Yeah, that's right. We did reschedule, didn't
We did. The
Yeah,
first.
that's right. Yeah,
But I'm glad we can
That's
catch you
fine.
on this one.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So I'm excited.
Yeah.
Excited.
Yeah, we are too.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank
I really
you. Thanks for giving us this fabulous interview.
You're always welcome. Remember that.
Okay. Well, you guys remember me too.
Okay.
We will.
I'm here to help people.
Yeah.
I know I have to live, but I'm not here to make money.
Right.
I mean, I have to make money, but you
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yes.
I'm here to help people.
Exactly.
And so, you remember me when you know someone buying, selling,
For
whatever
sure.
they need.
For sure.
And then, or even they say, oh, we're a couple years out, we don't know where to go
Yeah.
from here.
Yeah.
That's what I help people with. And then, of course, you know, in my business, I have plenty of time to send people your way.
Oh,
Yeah.
please do.
And bring my guests and visitors and stuff
Yeah.
to their town. Good to
Yes.
see you all.
Yes,
Yeah.
please do.
And I'll stop in too. And when you have events, I'll be here.
Yeah.
We change it often. So.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Yes.
Awesome. That's
Okay.
cool.
Thank you.